what I've done. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I feel awful. I haven't been in Spencer's in so long. I'm missing out on all the buy two get one free t-shirt deals at Hot Topic right now. I want to get more graphic tees, bro. Well, whatever. I guess I should just rewatch Death Note for the 32nd time. 32nd time. On a more serious note, I'm here to talk about the worst anime ever created by man. Monster tastes like nail polish. Think back to 2005. You're in your room, you're playing with your Bakugan, you hear a faint knock at the door downstairs. You hear those classic words. The neighbor's kids are here, go play with them. You have to stop playing with your Bakugan and go play with those ill-mannered neighbor kids. You know that they grew up in a bad home. They're mean and they're kind of stupid. Blood Sea is the neighbor kid. Blood Sea is the fucking neighbor kid, dude. Blood Sea is awful. Blood Sea is an anime that came out in 2011. It has nothing to do with another anime of the name Blood Plus, which is one of my favorite animes. I will be comparing it a little bit to that because you just have to. You can't just write off of the back of a franchise and use the same name and not have it be compared to the original. That's not how it works. What's so bad about Blood Sea? Oh, my friend, sit down, get ready, okay? You will understand the pain that I felt, the ache in my bones. This is an anime that was heavily marketed by using Clamp. Clamp is an all-women mangaka group. I'm sure you've read or watched any of the anime adaptations of their mangas. Their best work is Cardcaptor Sakura. I'm saying this because they are legitimately, they're good writers. They know how to write. They know how to do it, which is why I'm telling you now. They know how to do it. Though, Chobits is really bad and boring. It's just so fucking boring. Listen, you little degenerates. You don't understand. Ooh, they're doing a collaboration with Clamp. Oh, Clamp. That was their whole marketing scheme. The original anime is called Blood Plus. This is Blood Sea. Who wrote the scenario for this and designed the character? Clamp. Blood Sea. What do you think the C stands for, you fucking idiot? Feels pretentious slapping their name on it, but at least now we know who to blame. So listen up, bucko! The story takes place in a small town. Our main character, she shares a few similarities to the original main character of Blood Plus. They share the same name, Saya. They both have katanas, and they both fight vampire-like monsters. That's it. That's where the similarities end. So, because of that, Saya in Blood Sea Saya, she does not have the right to have Saya's name. For the remainder of this video, I'm going to refer to Blood Sea Saya as Papaya, and I'm going to refer to Blood Plus Saya as Saya, and Blood Sea Papaya, she's a little bitch. There's these things called elder bairns. They're like vampires. They feed on human blood. Who fucking cares? Our main character, Papaya, she is a shrine maiden. Her task is to defeat the elder barons, protect the people of the town. She lives with her dad at the shrine. She kills monsters with her katana. The whole point is to protect the people of the town. Except this bitch never saves anyone. She kills the elder barons, sure, every single episode. She gets her ass kicked because she doesn't know how to actually fight, and then she just switches into vampire mode, and now all of a sudden, oh, now she's good at fighting. Whoo! And then she kills the thing and then the episode ends. That's every single episode up till episode 10. And we're gonna get to that. She is supposed to save people. She saves one person in the entire series. She saves one person and they get away. Every other time, even when she has already saved someone, she then doesn't continue to protect them, so they die right after. Even when she's like literally standing in front of someone that she just saved, who's behind them, she's ready to go, and then they die. She doesn't even bat an eye. This bitch doesn't care about anything. She'll literally stand there and go, oh no. When someone dies, she'll look away in disgust. bitch, you're the one with the sword. The whole point is to fight them, dude. What are you doing? Every time she has so much room to save someone. Like there's one time she's fighting a shadow elder baron. It's just a dumb shadow monster. It's the lamest design in the whole thing. It kills a civilian and she's with her friend. Kills her, right? And Saya's standing there like, surprise Pikachu face. Like, you motherfucker, you know it's already trying to kill people. She has all this room after it kills that one person. And she's like, and then it kills the other person because she's not doing anything. That's the whole point, right? She does manage to kill elder barons every episode. They attack one at a time. Ooh, the next big baddie of the episode. Who cares? The side characters are... oh, they're so bad. It's all of the normal cliches that you'd want in your anime, you know? They just suck. The teacher, all she has is big tits. The class rep is a simp. He simps for Saya all the time. He's a simp. She's got two best friends. They're twins. They're annoying as f***. Be the comedic relief. Ah! And then she's got her like older like best friend who's like a big sis type. Fuck off, dude. There's the bad boy that she's like, oh. He's like that character type. Who cares? Oh my god. The character designs. They all look like fucking Slenderman. Their bodies are so elongated. Their arms stretch down to their knees. Clamp, they're not bad artists. They just have a terrible art style. God, everyone looks awful and they have big yaoi heads. Almost every episode in the first 10 is Saya walking or running. A side shot and she's just walking. Walk. Sometimes not even any music, and that like fills up the runtime. You don't have to animate her walking to her destination. We don't need to be with her for her 15-minute walk all the way to the place while she does nothing but walk. This isn't anything. It's nothing. You're literally watching nothing. You're watching a person walk. We need to talk about something big here. See, there's two big things. First things first, Blood Plus is one of my favorite animes. It is awesome. It has great supporting characters. And the main character, Saya, is a strong female lead. She's awesome. She goes through a lot of struggles. She has motivation. Great to watch. 50 episodes, so she does have a lot more time to develop. Even in the first few episodes, you still feel for her. And the writing is good. It makes her backstory compelling. Both Saya and Papaya have the same writing cliche. They're amnesiacs. They don't know what happened. I don't know my past. The difference is Saya was written well. Papaya sucks. She sucks and she's dumb. The music is amazing in Blood Plus. You know why? Because the score was done by Hans Zimmer. Imagine such a downgrade from going from that to some of the most repetitive pieces of shit I've ever heard in my life. Every episode plays the same tracks over and over. It's almost in sequence. This is where we have to place this track, and then this one, and then this one. There's nothing that sets them apart from anything. And here's the thing, right? I want to point this out because Kotaku made a review of this stupid piece of shit. The guy who wrote the article, he liked it. I'm not saying you can't like the anime, but I can't say that you're wrong. You're wrong! He ended his review by calling Blood Sea a beautifully drawn show. We all know that's already wrong. The Slenderman looking motherfucker. Excellent action. If we can get a clip of one of these fight scenes, there's a terrible fight scene. And they use like these blur effects to make her like, it's like in slow motion and she like flips back and it's just awful. And a legitimately compelling mystery. It is a mystery, however, it is not compelling whatsoever. You kind of already know by the first episode that something's up. And by the second episode, human nature. Oh, what defines human? It's trying to be really deep. Bro, we both know you're not deep. Nobody cares. Holy shit. shit. Otaku, once again, proving journos are stupid little fucking idiot. Let's move on. Blood Plus is so interesting and fun to watch because it's not just another typical, oh, high schooler goes to high school. But on the side, she fights monsters. And it's kind of quirky. That's what Blood C is. Blood Plus, she travels around the fucking world. Her anime vampire boy with the big cello, he's hot, he's cool, he's a compelling character, and they both travel around the world. They go to fucking Russia, and then they go to the US, and they fight vampires, and it's awesome. Faya is just a watered down, ditzy klutz compared to the original Saya. Ooh, she's actually a pretty bad vampire. Ooh. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody fucking cares. She pretty much lets her whole class get slaughtered by one of the Elder Barons. A lot of the people in the town are now dead. There's a scene where she literally says, "I'll not let anyone die," and then proceeds to let all of her class die. The writers, I remember they were trying to show like, oh, even though she tries so hard, she can't save anyone. But you're not writing it in a way where she's actually trying. Most of the time, she's standing in the back going, whoa, oh no. One guy gets eaten. She sees it and she goes, oh. Like she looks away in disgust. Bitch, you're supposed to fight it. Go fight it. Stop it so it doesn't eat more people. And then it proceeds to eat more people. Why? Oh God. Some of the Elder Barons are just there for exposition. All of a sudden now they talk. And she's like, what? You talk? And then they're like, exposition, exposition, stupid. What? And then she turns into vampire mode and she kills them after she gets her ass kicked. Oh my God, I didn't even talk about Creepy Cafe Man. Creepy Cafe Man, he's in every episode because Saya always goes to get breakfast at this place called Guimave? I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. He's this pedophile looking man, all right? He's a creepy anime boy. He touches her face all the time and he goes, oh, how's your coffee? Ooh. And he gives her these pink cubes.
Sam, put the cube in my chest now!
That he calls Guimave. And she eats them and she goes, oh, that tastes funny. And he goes, haha, yeah, I know. Always there for Saya to like, be like, oh, Saya. Oh, Saya. Oh, Saya. And I hate him. He's awful. He's creepy. In episode 10, she fights all these people. All these people die. The Elder Baron, she slays them. But by this point, her entire class is dead. Because she is so shit at fighting, can barely save anyone, doesn't even try. And then she goes, oh no, how could that have happened? Stupid. Her best friends die. The twins I was talking about, they die. One of them dies from one of the Elder Barons because she shows up to Saya's house at the shrine and gets her head eaten. The other twin has the shadow monster Elder Baron, and Saya straight up just kills her, cuts her in half. So she doesn't think of any other logical option but just to slice her friend in half. Yokai like Elder Baron, and it kills Tokuzane, which is the bad boy who's like, oh, I'm so cool and mysterious. Her teacher, the big titty teacher, remember her? She comes to the cafe and she's like, can you show me the sacred texts at the shrine? She's like, bro, probably not. And she's like, you should show me. Okay, I will. She sees the sacred text. She sees the sacred text. So it turns out all the sacred texts are new paper, and most of them are all blank. Oh, that's funny. Why are they blank? And the teacher's like, don't you see, idiot? You've been tricked. And this is the big reveal. This is the big twist. And they act very, very clever here. Prepare yourself. You can only be big-brained. You can only be galaxy-brained to understand this epic, so epic, so epic, the greatest plot twist of all time. Even Shyamalan is shaking in his boots. He is shooken. Teacher takes Saya outside. Guess who's out there? All of her friends are alive. What? Psych! It was all a prank! And then Ashton Kutcher comes out and he's like, there's a camera there, and there, and there, and there. I'm not even joking. I mean, I'm joking about the Ashton Kutcher part, but I'm not joking about the cameras. There's literally cameras set up all around the town.
Sure it's not called Blood Camera?
Shut the freak up! They're all paid actors, and they all are laughing at Saya. They're like, I want to get paid now. Saya's having a mental breakdown. The twins are laughing at her, and the whole time, the town was actually Saya's feeding ground. She is a vampire, yes, but she doesn't feed on human blood. She feeds on the Elder Baron's blood. So every time she blacks out after she kills an Elder Baron, she's drinking their blood. It blacks out just to not show us that she's drinking the blood, because that's lazy writing. Because really, afterwards, she's actually still conscious and she's drinking the Elder Baron's blood, but it doesn't actually show us. Now, there is a thing here. The main cast, they call them the main cast, all of Papaya's friends. The reason they didn't actually die from the Elder Barons is because they wore a talisman, like a little talisman. Now this is something that's not explained at all, because they show flashbacks like when one of the twins, Nono, or maybe it was Nene, she gets her head eaten, and in that flashback they show it when Saya's like, oh no, and Nene's body is on the ground right after her head gets eaten. But Nene is actually still there, and she's like peeking from the door, going, oh. So, how does the talisman work? I thought, like, is that actually Nene's body over there, or is it a fake? And Nene just didn't actually die. So then why would she need a talisman if it was fake? And the reason I think this is because all of the Elder Barons Papaya was fighting are being controlled, okay? So, they literally could set this up, have a fake body and whatever, and like, do this, but it would make sense for the talisman. It's a real body. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. Don't explain how the talisman work. It doesn't make any sense. Who's behind all of this? You really want to know. I know you're on the edge of your seat going, wow, this is so compelling. The mystery is so good. Creepy Cafe Man. Creepy Cafe Man's behind it all. The creepy cafe pedo man who touches her face all the time. He has been controlling everything behind the scenes. The puppeteer, the puppet master, yeah. He was controlling the Elder Barons with Papaya's blood. He wants Papaya's blood to control the Elder Barons, because Papaya's blood can control the Elder Baron. Why? I don't fucking know, don't look at me. Okay, I tell you this, okay? We finally get to see Saya's past, okay? Because they make her drink Elder Baron blood as she's having a panic attack. And the military captured her, drugged her, and used hypnosis to turn her into the other Papaya, okay? Papaya without her memories. And while they did that, they were taking her blood to control the Elder Baron. Now, this is another thing that happens. Creepy Cafe Man picks this small town as Saya's feeding ground. There's the main cast, Saya's friend. They're the ones with the talisman, so technically they can't die. They just can't die, okay? Stupid, fuck you. The extras are all the people who are already living in the town. Or so I thought, because now, in the last episode, there's these Elder Baron bunnies that attack the town. And all of the townsfolk go, this wasn't a part of the contract, so they were also in on the big thing. They were also in on it. Why would you agree to this? And I'm sure Creepy Cafe Man is not giving everyone in the town a talisman. When you keep seeing all these other people die in the town, and they're trying to be so clever with this twist that everything was a prank. Oh, like nobody cares. Let's go through it all again. We got it this time. It's all been a prank. Cameras everywhere. The town was picked as a feeding ground. The main cast can't die because they have talisman. The extras can die because they don't have talisman. Why the extras would agree to do this? Fuck if I know. Creepy Cafe Man is behind it all because he's trying to suck Saya's blood to control all of the Elder Barons. The Elder Barons and the nation's leaders made a deal. The military couldn't fight against the Elder Barons, so they said, okay, they called it, their contract, the Shrovetide, which means that the Elder Barons can eat a certain amount of people before the fast. They never explain that more than that. But Creepy Cafe Man wants to use Saya's blood to control the Elder Barons, even though we don't even know why her blood controls the Elder Barons. What? And that's where we are right now. How stupid and convoluted can you get? I'm being real with you, bro. I'm no jokes, right? No jokes. terrible writing brings this show down, making the first 10 episodes completely useless. So all of that was for nothing. It's just stupid. It's stupid. The big reveal makes everything just pointless. And Saya realizing she's actually just this rabid vampire girl. I don't feel anything for this character, and obviously I don't feel anything for the side characters because they're all just like shitty people. The ending is trying to be it tries so hard to be edgy, and the entire time, I mean, it really hasn't been holding back. I mean, it's been trying to be edgy the whole time. And that Saya's actually just this random vampire that feeds on elder barons, and technically she's an elder baron, and also Saya's dad was also an elder baron, and he wasn't actually her dad, so she kills him. And it turns out the talisman that her friends now have are fakes. Creepy cafe man uses his dog elder baron to kill them, gruesome way. They just like rip them in half. It's really gory. This was banned in China, but so was like Death Note and stuff. This one I could see why it was banned, because the gore is, let's talk about the gore. The gore is there to be edgy. It does not move the plot along. The gore is the only thing that sets apart this anime from any other anime. There are no other unique aspects to this anime. The gore is really graphic and disgusting, and it's in your face. That's the only reason someone would even want to watch this anime. There's gore compilations from this on YouTube, and all the comments are just like, well, you know, it wasn't that good, but the gore was pretty great. All right, maybe put your knife collection away. Like, start playing with your Legos again, you fucking idiot. I don't mind gore. In fact, I really like horror movies. I like gory stuff. The Exorcist is one of the funniest movies ever made. A lot of the time, it's used to move the plot along and drive it along. And in the original Blood Plus, it is gory. It is. There's a lot of blood. The name has blood in it. It's not stopping the plot. It's not in your face like, look how gory and edgy it is. Ooh, we're so good. It's so edgy. That's what Blood C is. Blood Plus has fight scenes with gore. It's not in your face. It's not just like, oh, now my stomach feels bad. This is the goriest anime you will ever watch. I do not like unnecessary gore because it's boring, bland. They die in a really, really gruesome way. Cool. Can we actually like can we actually write good now? Can we write good? You know, Clamp, they made Cardcaptor Sakura. I love magical girl anime. I love magical girl manga. They made one of the best out there. Not the best. Okay, we'll get to that video. But Cardcaptor Sakura is still great. It's still good. It's good. So they know how to write. Why is Blood C so bad? And a plot that doesn't make any goddamn sense. We're clever. Here's a twist. And they try to explain it, but end up just making less and less sense. Why does an anime from 2005, Blood Plus, look better than an anime from 2011? This anime looks like shit. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's because Clamp's art style is bad. There's your answer, stupid. We've got all that out of the way. We know it's bad. So how does it really end? How does the last episode give us our conclusion? Well, let me tell you. You little fucko. You're on the edge of your seats again, I can tell. You're drooling at your mouth. I can tell. Take a sip of your monsters and get ready. Get ready. How does it end, you ask? The paid actors who revealed the secret to Saya, they die because Creepy Cafe Man comes out and he's like, you weren't supposed to tell her. And they go, bruh, I just want to go home. I want to get paid. Ha ha ha. Go home? No. He has the Elder Baron dog kill them because they have fake talisman. He's like, I knew that you were going to do this, so I gave you a fake talisman. And then he says the teacher has always had a fake talisman because he knew she was going to betray him. Also, I just want to mention, while they reveal everything to Papaya, the teacher just like flips up Papaya's skirt and like gropes her tits for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't ever come up again. It doesn't make any sense, especially while Papaya's having a mental breakdown. She like gropes her boobs. The teacher dies, the two twins die, and Toguzane die, and Creepy Cafe Man is like, ha ha ha. He gives all the exposition and reveals the whole plot. They give the flashback. They show us everything, and he's like, see ya, bitch. And he walks off with the class rep Simp and Big Sis Papaya has to fight the dog elder baron. Creepy cafe man, I guess, is controlling a bunny elder baron that blocks Saya's way, and when Saya cuts it in half, it forms into 2 more bunny elder barons. They form into like 10 bunny elder barons, and they both jump into the town. Saya's trying to chase after creepy cafe man. They get in a car and start going away. Oh, I just want to mention the class rep actually tries to protect Saya from the military guys, and they try and shoot at Saya, and he goes, "No, don't do that." Remember, he's a simp. And then they don't just shoot him. He falls to the ground, and then they shoot him a bunch more, and he flops like a fish. And it's the funniest shit I've ever seen. And then Saya cuts the military guy in half, and she goes down to the class rep simp, and it's like, you know, I was a paid actor, but I think I actually ended up liking you. And I thought he would be dead by that point, because the guy just like shot up into him and he flopped like but it's like, I actually do like you. And so I was like, now I'm really angry. She's trying to chase after Creepy Cafe Man. All the while, the Elder Baron bunnies are just attacking the town and eating people, and they're all like, this wasn't a part of the contract or whatever. Creepy Cafe Man didn't tell us that this was gonna happen. So we know now that they're all in on it. The Elder Baron buddies, they can morph their hands. So it's like, oh, it's super funny and edgy. They like morph their hands into bags and pour a bunch of people into them, and then use their other hand to morph into a drill and do a human blender. And they eat humans like corn cobs. They rip off their heads and pull their spines out and then squeeze them. Oh, it's so funny. Not really. Not at this point, because really, honestly, you're just like, okay, what's going to happen? Now we're focused on this shit. And Saya's just running through the town, cutting the Elder Barons in half while she's trying to get to Creepy Cafe Man. Hundreds and hundreds of people are now dead. There's literally, they show all around the ground, just piles and piles of dead bodies. Now I have a Saya counter for how many people Saya saved. I just counted it throughout the entire thing. So people she didn't save is a number of 29. If we count the entire village that were slaughtered by the Elder Baron bunnies, 200 plus. But I guess she wouldn't need to save them because they're also in on the whole prank. But it also still doesn't make sense why they would be in on it. I know you want to know what happened at the end? You want to know the big conclusion, the big climax? Well, I'll tell you. Creepy Cafe Man gets out of his car, security and stuff, they put him on a helicopter so that they can fly away and say, "See ya, bitch." They start flying away, and Saya's running to try and get him. She jumps up to get the helicopter, and she's about to slice Creepy Cafe Man, and Creepy Cafe Man's outside the helicopter's like, "Yo, bitch." He takes out his gun, and he shoots her in the face. And Saya falls down, and she's on the shore with half of her face blown off, and the credits start rolling. One of the side characters, he's a little talking dog. He's like a little puppy dog that talks. It's never explained what he is, if he's an Elder Baron, and how he talks, or whatever. That's never explained. And he's like, "Saya, what are you going to do?" And Saya's like, and she just puts a bandage over her face, and she just starts walking, and that's the end. That's probably the shittiest ending in all of fiction. I know there's a movie. Don't even try that shit with me. I'm not watching it. Garbage. It's just complete garbage. Wow, that was shit. What a waste of time. Don't watch Blood Sea. It sucks, and fuck you. Your life will be so much better not having seen Blood Sea. It's a convoluted plot twist with garbage characters, with mindless gore, with no substance attached to it. There's nothing for you to get attached to here. There's only gore and edge to get out of it, so you can feed your black, dark soul. Oh, it really speaks to me. It's so deep. It's so deep. But it's not. Just live your life. You'll be so much better off not even knowing that this anime existed. I needed to bring it to your attention so that you know that you need to avoid it. Just live your life. Have a family. Settle down. Just watch good anime. And fuck Clamp. Feel the vibration.